and welcome to the Power Zone Sports Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about
the last NFL undefeated team and the Major League Baseball postseason.
Please like and subscribe, and I'm going to give this podcast to my brother.
So there is one undefeated team left standing in the NFL. Before we get to who they are, a quick checkup on the standings in the Major League Baseball postseason. The Dodgers are up 2-0 in their National League Division Series over Arizona. They look like they are well on their way to the National League Championship Series. And the Cubs and the Nationals are tied at a game apiece. They won the first game, but the second game was won by the Nationals. A game-tying home run by Bryce Harper off Carl Edwards Jr., and then a 3-run home run by Ryan Zimmerman just over the left field wall made it a 6-run inning for the Nationals as they ended up beating the Cubs 6-3. As a 5-run inning did the Cubs in. Game 3 of their series will take place at Wrigley Field on Monday. The Astros look like they are up 2-0 over the Red Sox. They're on their way to sweeping, and Cleveland could eliminate the Yankees in their division series matchup. They are up 2-0 over the Yankees as well. The division series, best of 5. For the League Championship Series and World Series, those games are best of 7. And I want to talk a little bit about Jose Altuve and how he had those 3 solo home runs in Game 1 of the division series for Houston, and how he's quietly become the best hitter in the game. Jose Altuve and the Astros, Robbie Grossman, the rest of those players who won the AL West, wasn't even close. Nobody else in the AL West even finished above 500. But Houston quietly put together a good run, and they look like they might make a run, as they're up 2-0 over Boston. Game 3 between the Cubs and Nationals. Cubs still, I think, have this series in the bag, but that was a nightmare inning from the bullpen in their game yesterday. But we'll see. It's still a Cubs trophy till somebody knocks them out, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way. And the undefeated team, the last of the unbeatens in the NFL, the team that's done the New England Patriots opening night, the Kansas City Chiefs, are still unbeaten, behind the play of quarterback Alex Smith and the rookie running back Kareem Hunt, who fumbled on his first carry in the league, but since has gone on to lead all running backs in yards from scrimmage. Kansas City, watch out for the Chiefs. They might have a division-winning team this year in the AFC West. So watch out for the Kansas City Chiefs. Watch out, watch out. So I had a pretty cool experience on the 30th of September. Family and I went up to Arlington, Texas to go watch a Texas Rangers game. They played the Oakland Athletics in the final night game of the season, and the Rangers ended up winning that game. And Joey Gallo of the Rangers is my new favorite player. He had 2 home runs in that game as the Rangers crushed Oakland. We had seats right down the left field line, and an Oakland player hit a ball right down the left field line, and when it went down the line, when it hit the pole, it was coming out at a high rate. I wondered where it was going to end up. I wondered if I was going to have a shot at catching the ball, but then by that high rate of speed, it's like it's probably going to go over my head. And then when it went off the pole, it sounded like a gong went off, and the A's got the home run, and I believe 8-3 was the final of that game. But Joey Gallo had 2 home runs for Texas, and the Rangers won. And my first trip back to the ballpark, our first trip back to the Rangers ballpark in 7 years was a success. The weather was perfect. It was a night game, but it was not too hot or too cold. I just showed up in my Rangers t-shirt, didn't even need a light sweater. The ballpark was beautiful. the home runs after the home runs were cool. Gallo, first ball went out to dead center field for his first home run. That gave him number 40 on the year. And his second home run that he hit was an absolute towering blast into the upper porch in right field, upper deck shot near the top of the upper deck in right. That ball was absolutely hammered by Joey Gallo, giving him 41 home runs on the season. And also hitting home runs for Oakland, Matt Joyce was one of them that went deep. But Texas got the win. They won 8-3. And it was an exciting day at the ballpark. And I'm glad the family all had a good time. And that's what baseball is all about. And the crowd was really apathetic towards a lot of the Oakland A's, except for catcher Bruce Maxwell. But it's a good win for the team, good win for the Rangers, good day for us because we saw a Rangers victory. And the Rangers lately seem like they always get a win for us, so that was cool. And it was a good day at the ball yard, good day at the ballpark. Great day for Joey Gallo, 40 and 41 home runs on the year. And the Rangers look like they, maybe next year, can compete with Houston for the American League Western Division Championship. So that is the reason why there was no podcast last Sunday. And we're going to get to the rest of the picks of this week in the NFL. They've got the Jets taking on the Browns. I'm going to go with the Jets to get the win. Panthers taking on the Lions. I'm going to pick the Panthers to get the win. 49ers at the Colts. I'll skip that one maybe later. Titans at the Dolphins. I'm going to pick the Dolphins to get the win. Bills at the Bengals. I'm going to go with the Bills to get the win. Chargers at the Giants. I'm going to go with the Chargers to get the win. The Jaguars at the Steelers. I'm going to go with the Steelers to win. Seahawks at Rams. I'm going to pick the Seahawks to win. Cardinals at Eagles. I'm going to go with the Eagles to win. Ravens at the Raiders. I'm going to pick the Raiders to win. Green Bay at Dallas. I'm picking Green Bay to slaughter Dallas today, unfortunately. And Chiefs at the Texans, the last unbeaten team in the league, the Chiefs. Picking them to remain undefeated. They will beat the Texans on Sunday night. And finally, Vikings at the Bears. I'm picking the Vikings to beat the Bears, although that is Trubisky's first start. But I'm still going to go with the Vikings to beat the Bears Monday night. And that is your NFL preview for Week 5 of the NFL.
Thanks for listening to the Power Zone Sports Podcast. Please like and subscribe. That will help us a lot. And I'll see you later on the next podcast. Goodbye.